Jbird and Dennys were having a very deep discussion about food. What qualifies as a sandwich and what doesn't?
So there's no way you guys are going to side with Dennys on any of these. You're going to agree with me on everything we talk about during this segment.
I mean, isn't a sandwich a sandwich? It's pretty cut and dry.
Well, he's trying to say things like a calzone or even a burrito are considered a sandwich when you really break it down. I'm like, dude.
No, he's an idiot.
Well, I wouldn't go that
I'm
harsh.
just kidding.
What about a panini? Is that a sandwich? Or
Absolutely.
That is.
A panini is absolutely a sandwich.
Because it's just a kind of bread that is with the concept of bread
It's
filling
just a
bread.
smushed sandwich, but it's a sandwich.
That was the only one I agreed with him on. I'm like, yeah, a panini is definitely a sandwich.
Then what about a cheeseburger?
Absolutely not a sandwich. He thinks it is.
Well, it qualifies under the same standards, right? Or it is if you put something on a bun, now it's no longer a sandwich because it's either a sub, a hoagie, or a hamburger.
Yeah.
The cheeseburger deserves a little bit more respect.
Thank you.
Than calling it a sandwich. It's a work of art.
It's
an
own
American
entity.
institution. It's not a sandwich.
But couldn't like an impressive BLT also be a work of art, Virginia?
An impressive BLT could, and it's a sandwich.
It's a sandwich.
But it's not a cheeseburger.
Agreed.
Grilled cheese obviously is a sandwich. Can be a work of art.
All day.
BLT,
Okay.
grilled cheese, sandwiches.
What about a hot dog? Is that a sandwich?
Hell no.
Kevin, I mean, you're insulting us now.
Well, this is Denny's.
Denny's thinks a hot dog is considered a sandwich.
Dennys,
Denny's,
get in here.
Oh, he's on the phone.
A hot dog can never be a sandwich.
He's getting yelled at on the phones right now. He'll be in a couple minutes.
A hot dog is so special and so different from anything sandwich-like. It's a bun.
I agree when
Yeah.
she says things
It's a
like
dog.
the cheeseburger, the hot dog, they deserve their own
Category.
thing.
Yes. They can never be called a sandwich. Denny's,
You
are you
guys calling
high?
it- Call me in. I'm on the phone.
Virginia called you an idiot. I don't know if you heard that.
I'm just kidding.
She's insisting that a hot dog is not a sandwich. Cheeseburger is also not a sandwich.
Both of those are sandwiches.
And how does that qualify as a sandwich?
Anything that you could portably carry between two pieces of bread and eat is a sandwich to me. Or any sort of bread-like thing.
He basically was even saying a burrito, when you really break it
Totally.
down, is a sandwich.
It's the Spanish word for sandwich. They just don't have the word for it, but it's essentially the same exact thing.
Denny's, you've never sounded more high.
They're all portable. They're all sandwiches to me. Those are all sandwiches.
Okay, what about a quesadilla?
Another sandwich.
That's
They
not
just
a
don't.
sandwich!
They don't have the word for it.
That is not a
Denny's.
sandwich.
Anything you carry around and eat is a sandwich.
You can't think this.
The quesadilla, damn it, it's got its own thing going on.
It's
Its own
it's a
category.
grilled cheese sandwich on a fajita. It's a sandwich. It's the same exact
It's
thing.
actually on a tortilla.
He won't let it go. He was very adamant yesterday.
So wraps are sandwiches?
Yeah, absolutely. They sell them at the same place they sell sandwiches.
Even Kevin looks like he's got disappointed.
Gyros are sandwiches?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the Spanish Greek sandwich. There you go.
Suit you buying this?
He don't know what any of these things are.
Suit's like, what's a sandwich?
Hero? What's a hero? Is that a character from Game of Thrones?
European money to him.
So you say that burrito is actually Spanish for sandwich?
It's the same concept as an American sandwich. It's just they have a different term for it. It's the same exact thing.
No.
Yesterday,
They're all the same.
I was so outraged yesterday when we were talking about this.
Well, he gets mad that I call them all sandwiches. I'm like, that's a sandwich. They're all sandwiches.
Nah, Denny's, you're real wrong. I'm not gonna call you an idiot because I don't say mean things like that.
It may have been a little harsh.
Do you?
I get the outrage.
Where do you stand, Ralston? You're awfully quiet about this.
I think that they're all their own separate categories. I think the only one you could debate is the hamburger because it fits the formula for what would be a sandwich, but I agree. I think because it's on a bun, it's different.
Panini is a sandwich. We'll give you that one.
Yeah.
And Ralston can't really vote on the hamburger because he doesn't eat them.
He hasn't had one since 1998.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger. Oh, that hasn't touched his lips since he was 7.
I looked up the Spanish translation for burrito, and in English, it is burrito.
Well, they just didn't have the word for it back then. We've adopted that into the English language so we could differentiate them, but it's essentially a sandwich.
It was a taco.
Taco's a sandwich.
Get out.
Hard-shelled sandwich is what I call them.
Can't with you.
Denny's, get out.
Hard-shelled sandwich.
Somebody said, actually, Denny's, the Spanish word for sandwich is sandwich. So, yeah, they do have a word for it.
They adopted ours so that we could differentiate them, but it's the same concept. It's bread that you carry something in and eat.
Emperadado is the word.
I mean,
Not burrito.
this is actually going worse than I thought it would go for you.
I mean, people have to back me up on them that they're all the same. They're all portable sandwiches.
Okay.
Here comes Suits with new information.
Somebody said you carry pizza around and eat it. That's not a sandwich.
You're right, but that's a different type of thing. It doesn't even look like a sandwich. The other ones all resemble a sandwich.
Okay. Suits, what do you
I
got?
Googled, is a burrito a sandwich? And for some reason, this ended up in the Massachusetts Supreme Court. I don't know why. Somebody, I think, sued a restaurant, and the judge said that is not a sandwich.
Oh!
Okay.
Denny's.
That's
In
a
your face with a judicial slam.
That's a case.
Objection!
That's a case where a jury is needed. That you could give it one man to make that decision.
Supreme
That's
Court,
what
Denny's.
we're doing. One man.
Supreme Court, Denny's.
Yeah.
Massachusetts. Ever heard of it?
I need a jury ruling on that. I can't just take one man's. One man? That's all we have?
I hear Denny's on that. One person decide
I
everything.
call kangaroo court on that.
But still, burrito is not a sandwich. All right, I can't with you.
burrito is a sandwich. They're all sandwiches.
Denny's.
Dude.
All right. Obviously, I'm not going to win this room, but
You're
I'm just
so
saying.
out of touch
All
right,
right.
now.
I'm just saying.
That red card weed's really doing you right.
Get out of here.
Somebody said Denny's is breaking my heart today.
It's breaking.
Well, I thought more of you, Denny's.
All right. That ain't just being mean.
Yeah.